Doo-doo, what happened? He's tired today. So the funny thing is, I lived in Mexico for a little bit, then I came back to the United States for COVID. I started a new business. It was like a pallet business, whatever. And I was making about $500 a day, 400 to 500 a day. And eventually I was like, dude, I need a road partner. I need somebody to just like ride out with me when I'm picking up these pallets. This is a completely other business. I don't do this one anymore. But I need a road warrior, right? Long story short, I got a dog. My friend was like, hey, I have a dog. If you want, he's a husky. I'm giving away these dogs. They need a home. I was like, sure. I didn't even study. I didn't do any research on huskies. No research. I was just like, sure, I'll take the dog. Because at that time, I was like, I want a dog. So anyways, I got him. And because of him, actually, I went to Mexico. He was actually one of the big reasons why I went to Mexico, because I lived in Mexico for a little bit of time, probably 3 to 6 months. I forgot exactly how much time it was. And I got inspired by this area in, what is it called? Condesa in Mexico City. And I got inspired because they had this big dog culture. So I was like, man, I would love to live in Mexico and I'd love to have my dog, you know, in that city, because the culture was great. They got like big dog parks, like gigantic ones. Just fantastic dog culture. So he's been traveling with me for years. He traveled to Colombia, Mexico, Brazil, USA. He's a true passport bro. He was the first. He was the first passport bro. Both these guys are passport bros. You know, they're getting with women in a bunch of different countries. Look at these guys. They got women in a bunch of countries. Colombia, Mexico, both of them. Like he's trying to find a woman over there. I think there's a dog in heat over there or something. Her dog is actually from Venezuela. He's got kids. He's a wild dog. That's a wild dog. Every single place I go, if I travel, I have to make sure that they allow dogs, Airbnbs. So like, there's some Airbnbs I can't go to because they won't take dogs. So I've had to miss out on some good Airbnbs and some good locations, but it is what it is. I wouldn't trade it for anything else. I'm glad I have dogs. You know, having a dog is like, honestly, it's such a gift. I want more dogs. I want to have like a bunch of kids and I want to have a bunch of dogs. That's my goal. Bunch of kids, bunch of dogs, and a bunch of fun.
That's the dog I want?
Yeah. You want to check it out? Yo, this thing goes by every single day. 4, 5, 6 times in the morning. They're packed every day, dude. There's people on that damn boat every day. Doesn't matter what day it is. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Crazy. Brazilians. This is a new thing. This is a new thing that like a camera's following me like this, so excuse me. Because like when I'm talking right now, I'm just excited. Now we're gonna go on the bike. She's doing 26 kilometers. 26, no?
25.
She's finishing, she has her last 3 kilometers here, so we're gonna go knock it out. This is just like a little light cardio ride for me. She's not that fast, just kidding. ¿Sí entiendes?
Sí. ¿Puedes cerrar el carro, por favor?
Sí, sí, sí. Yeah, so now we're gonna go do some biking. Most of the day, honestly, I try to keep the mornings open because 11 o'clock is 9 a.m. in America. So I wake up early, get a lot of stuff done before, and then honestly, usually the rest of the day, most of my business is delegated. So everything's just getting done. You know, some days I don't even need to do a meeting. So I just do meetings just to make sure everything's good at this point. It's interesting, one of my friends was like, bro, you never work. And the truth is, when I first started this business, I worked every single day for 7 days a week, 12, 14 hours a day, crazy, killing it. And then eventually I got to the point where I was like, man, I can't be the one that's doing it every single day and trying to make it happen, you know, and go crazy. So eventually I started hiring people. And now what I do is I just make sure that like if I'm doing something way too much, I delegate it out as soon as possible. A lot of the work I do, it's upfront work, training people, delegating, and just making it to where I don't have to do all the, I guess you could say, the dirty work. But all I'm doing is training, setting things up, planning, putting all my team members, everybody that works for me, in a place where they can win. That's what I focus on. Exercising is everything, honestly. It's what keeps me sane. In the past, you know, when I was younger, all I used to do is just play sports, work out, play with my friends. That was all I did. And you know, as an adult, I'm just recreating that. I'm able to work out and do whatever the fuck I want to do all day. So that's what I focus on. I try and work out a lot, you know, because it's what I like to do. And I've been working out for a long time. So now we're gonna go. She's gonna finish her kilometers. Here we go. Let's get it. Yo, we just finished the exercise. I don't really have like a specific time where I eat. Sometimes I eat at like 7 a.m. Sometimes I eat at 1 p.m. But I try to eat later. Try to fast as much as possible in the day, in the morning. The last couple of years, I did it on and off. Probably the last 3 months is the most I've been locked in a while. So this is not like I've been doing this forever, but we got a good consistency now, so. Do a little bit of work that I have to do, just patch some things up, talk with my team a little bit, and that's it really. Probably just gonna send a message to my managers, just tell them what to do or whatever, make sure everything is good. We have like 7 managers that manage people, so they usually get on a call in the morning, so they just run the whole thing, so I just let them do what they do. They're doing amazing. Honestly, all of my staff is fucking so good. You know, the managers are good, our callers are good, our purchasing agents are good, the warehouse people that I have are great. The people that do the marketing locally are great. I have such an amazing team, but it took time to find these people, train them, train the right people. You know, there were times when we trained the wrong people and they stayed in our company for way too long and they fucked shit up, you know, stuff like that. So we're gonna start the salsa.
Six, seven, basic. One more. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4.
True. I forgot where you won't have to add anything. I don't want to eat. I'm hungry. We actually live right down the street. This is a restaurant right on the canal, right there. And this is the end of the day, so that's what we're gonna do. We basically finalized a gigantic deal today. I thought that last week was the biggest deal I closed ever, but this week was literally the biggest deal that I've closed ever in my life. It's gonna be worth so much money. So we were really putting together all the terms and stuff. I already work with this person, so it was an easy deal to be done, so it just made sense on the highest level. So biggest consulting gig I've ever done. It's gonna be worth a lot of money. It's gonna help a lot of people, so I'm really happy about that. But other than that, you know, great day today. If somebody were to say like, hey, what's your biggest talent? It's making big deals that are win-wins, you know? So I think just making a big win-win deal it's better than any like marketing trick. It's better than any sales trick. It's better than any content, actually. It's better than anything. So I'm really tired. We worked out a lot today. We went to the restaurant. Yeah, I don't know what we're gonna do for the rest of the day. Oh fuck, it's the weekend. Hey. You know what, we're probably gonna take a quick nap. Sí, comer, siesta, y vamos a, no sé, cinema. Probably gonna go downtown, like to a cinema or something. We're not gonna do anything too crazy, I don't think. We might end up doing something really fun, I don't know yet. Like we're gonna go, bridge, ¿cómo se dice este en español? The bridge, puente. We're gonna go over there in that area, I think. That area is cool, no? ¿Qué recomienda? Sí, downtown. How do I wind down, you know? think it's like 4 right now, but I usually stop working at like 4 p.m. in Brazilian time, so that's like 2 p.m. in the States, Eastern. I stop working usually because I'm up really early. You guys can see that. But how do I slow down? The first thing I do actually is I take magnesium. I learned this trick like years ago, but I'll take a magnesium at like 6 o'clock. Another thing I do is I don't really go out. Like it's honestly very rare for me to go to like a restaurant because I don't want to mess up my calories and my macros. So I just stay inside and eat, exactly. Like she's making dinner. That's actually lunch, actually. I haven't eaten lunch yet. So she's making the lunch and pretty much I don't go out so I don't mess it up. And I try not to drink so I don't want to mess up anything with that. So I'll usually take this at 6. I usually eat inside. The earlier I take this, the more I'll calm down. This calms down the mind and the body. If I'm really tired though, I'll take it right after 4 p.m. just to you know, soothe right into bed, you know. Take it at 4 and then your body just slows down. Then you hit 7, you start getting a little tired. 8, you start getting a little tired. Then you're in bed, you're done. You're done by 8 p.m. if you take this early enough. I think also too, you can actually take this, that's what my body's used to. But you could also take this like in the morning too. Sometimes depending on what kind of magnesium, you can take this in the morning. Though this is L3. I think this specific one you have to take at night. I'm not exactly sure. Honestly, that's how I chill out. I can't really think of any other ways, honestly, because maybe I might go on a bike ride just to chill out, but that still stimulates the nervous system. Honestly, I don't really have trouble sleeping. That's one thing about me, praise God. So it's like I can go to sleep, like the world could be falling down, crumbling, and I'll go to sleep. I think this is the biggest thing. And eventually, like when my body gets comfortable and it just settles down, it will just go to sleep. So as long as my body's comfortable and I gotta be in bed, like I gotta get in bed at 7, 8 o'clock. As long as I'm like there long enough, my body just calms down, and I think that's really all there is to it. No caffeine after like 3. What we're doing tonight, we're gonna go downtown, probably like go to a cinema, or maybe we might ride on the scooter on the bridge. But it's Friday, so we're just gonna go do something because we're going to Jurerê. Yeah, we're going there tomorrow for the day to hang out, which is exciting. But this isn't like, this day isn't normal. I will just tell you, like most days are much more boring. You know, it's just boxing, work, meetings. That's it. Eat at home, go to sleep early. Today we did boxing, biking, salsa, crazy cool meetings, walking to the restaurant. We did a lot of stuff today. Anyways, guys, thank you. If you tuned in till this point, thank you for following. Subscribe, like, follow, whatever. Thank you for the support. See you later. Bye.